So I have made a pretty bad Facebook Marketplace purchase. Without saying too much, because hopefully it will be the next video, I bought a stretched drag mini bike, and let me just show you what we got going on. It is completely torn apart. The second day I had it out, I wrecked it. I figured out why I wrecked it. Let's just say it definitely was not put together right. It's got a bunch of good parts, but it needed a lot of work. But we're gonna make the best of this situation, so let me show you what we got going on right now. So I've had this mini bike for a while now. It has been great. It never breaks down. It is a Stage 1 Predator. It's got a pipe, a carburetor, and governor delete, and obviously the torque converter. But today we're going to be pulling that off, hence why I have the tank off of it, and putting this motor off the drag bike and that mini bike. This motor it started out as a Ghost. It's got a flywheel, it has a giant cam in it, and a couple other things that I can't remember. I know it's got MSD ignition, obviously a big carburetor, pipe, juggernaut, torque converter. So it builds way more power than this one. So hopefully we're gonna get a little bit more out of this big motor than we do out of this Stage 1 Predator. Right now it runs around 52 mile an hour. I'm really hoping for 70 on the big bike, but we'll see. I might be shooting too high, but we're definitely gonna figure it out. So I'm gonna get throwing this motor in, and I'll get back with y'all when it is in and running. Just like that, the motor is in the bike. So this, like I said, was a Ghost block, so the tank doesn't really fit. The bolts don't go all the way through. And what else did I have to change? The header. I had to put this header on it. The other one wouldn't go through the middle, and I still have to put the filter on there, but I want to watch everything, make sure it's good, because it is running super rich, but we're just going to leave it for now. I'll tune it in later. So let's get this thing fired up and see what it does. Alright, so it's definitely still insanely rich, but it is running pretty good. I'm going to go ride it down the road for a little bit and throw the chest mount on, and we'll try to get used to it and see if we can do some wheelies. I think this torque converter needs to be set up a little bit different, because it definitely doesn't have the top end like I was hoping for, I don't think. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, we're going to try to figure out the top speed. The rattling noise you're going to hear is from the tank moving around, but we can't get the other bolts in, so we're just going to send it. Oh, and I lowered the needle on the carb to try to lean it out a little bit because it is super rich. Not near as fast as I was hoping, but for the gearing this bike has, that's pretty good. And it was definitely still gaining. It just made me nervous with this tank being loose. I didn't want the tank to fall off. Let's see if we can get some different numbers on the way back.
It scares the crap out of me every time.
Yeah. 59.
She want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key. You gotta slow it down, girl, you moving too fast for me. Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me if I can slow it down, cause it's coming too fast for me. Baby, don't try it, just stop it. You should know that I got options. I be fly like I live in the cockpit. Mess around with the money, get drop kicked. Only one in the city to pop quick. Never cared about being your top 10. Got a house in the hills, can you top this? I came from where them boys leave you topless. It get crazy around here in my section. All of my ops get to stepping. Know how long I had prayed for these blessings. Took my L's and turned them to lessons. I go take it, I'm not in the begging. If I'm breaking bread, it's only with the brethren. I need the top, cause that's where I'm headed. Yeah, she want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key. You gotta slow it down, girl, you moving too fast for me. Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me.
Alright, so that last run was about the same as the first one. I think we got 57 out of the last one. First one was 59. I chalked the difference up to, I don't think I held it as long the second time. It's definitely faster. Like I said, it ran 52 to begin with. But the guy that I got it from, so I know it has a billet flywheel. He also claimed that it had a 308 cam in it, which I think is pretty big for a mini bike. Now, 57, 59, 57 for the gearing on this bike is still quick, but I was hoping to see a little bit more. So now I'm really curious to get this motor back in the drag bike and see what it does, because the guy claimed it would go 83. But seeing what it's doing now, I don't see any way that it's actually going to do that. But that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.